Hello, Prof. Good evening.
Good evening, Abena. Good evening to your viewers. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for joining us, Prof. This is the latest with our cedi. The cedi keeps appreciating against other international currencies. Guta says they are excited about it. From your point of view, what more can we do so that our cedi can appreciate them more?
Well, I think it's great for Ghanaians to finally see the cedi making some gains and to see it translating into prices at the fuel pumps. That's great to see. We are not realizing the full benefit yet because the prices of other goods have not gone down yet. Transport fares have not gone down yet. So I think all of those have to happen. But we need to understand why this is happening. And I think it's important for us to understand. For me, there are two main things happening here. One is that the US dollar is losing value. It's weakened because of some of the policies that Mr. Trump has put in place. And there's an expectation that the US economy might enter a recession. It saw a decline, I think, at the last quarter of measurement. So there's some expectation that the US economy might get into trouble. So globally, the dollar is losing ground. But I think for Ghana, beyond that, we've also seen that its impact on gold. So gold prices have been soaring for a long time, the better half of 1.5 years. And so that helps us. But also, I think some of the things that we have done has helped with our gold output. And yes, so so helping with the gold output. So at the time where gold prices are rising, there's also been, Ghana is benefiting more from additional gold. So I think all of those are helping. And that's why we are beginning to see what we are seeing.
Okay, but Prof, we also understand that mining is something we can't do in perpetuity, and also with the U.S. economy seeing its own challenges, could there be any other factors we could look at exploring so that if the two things that are contributing to the appreciation of the cedi were no longer what is contributing, we could fall on those other factors?
So I think that you are right that obviously gold is a finite resource. And even if gold production was increasing and the world price of gold wasn't increasing, we will not be seeing the benefit that we are seeing. So I think it's important that the government of the day is not quick to claim too much credit.
Okay.
Of course, it helps that because of some of the policies implemented in the first few months, there's some additional confidence coming from investors. But I think, it's important that we recognize that. So yesterday, I think the president was talking about the export development arm of his program. I think that's very important. Okay. Doing more import substitution. And also, one thing that we haven't spoken about too much is really retuning the financing of the economy away from too much reliance on foreign financing. I think that's a critical component that we need to look at. So even in periods where the economy has been exporting more than it's been importing, because of the overdependence on foreign financing, we've always been exposed to the vulnerabilities, the vulnerabilities coming from the external side. To the extent that, look, the value of the cedi is largely determined by external forces. So when things swing our way like it is right now, they begin to reap some fruit. Of course, when that happens, the government of the day is usually happy to claim credit. And then when it goes the other way, then we tend to blame external factors. So I think, for me, changing how we finance the economy, having a long-term strategy to move away from overdependence on foreign financing, overdependence on foreign goods and services. I think that's the long way, the way to stabilize the cedi over the long term.
Okay. We're most grateful for your time this evening, sir.